I think,
as you come in, basic structure, doctrine of the Constitution, referendum, is it inevitable? And, do we find ourselves in a constitutional moment?
Frederick was, I think, in the team that actually helped craft the NADCO, report and all that. And I think, he's conflicted to some level. So he can be so passionate
on the
about
subject,
it.
yes.
On a more neutral approach, anything that touches on the structure of the Constitution, any amendments that are proposed which would affect the structure of the Constitution, and that includes the structure of the government, must face the referendum. There is so little we can do about that. And in terms of whether we are now okay and on the highway to change with the NADCO report, there is a major problem between Ruto's men and Raila's men in terms of those people who are against the NADCO itself. They did not want national dialogue. They completely, were opposed to it, and you find that some of them are actually now being told to implement it. It's very complicated because what the, the Legal Affairs Committee is supposed to do basically is really to look at what has been presented to them and advise whether it is proper or improper legally, or it's legal or not legal, but not to create their own interviews and create their own, refining and trying to filter and then give people a document that did not emanate from the national dialogue. So on that point, I think the chairman should be informed and quickly avoid those legalese and try to show and try to flex muscles on the people of Kenya in terms of what you know about the law. Unfortunately, people can actually tame what you know and can actually ignore what you know sometimes, because that is what people want. So the NADCO report should be implemented as soon as possible. Of course, they have been given 45 days. They should publish it and let the people decide. In a referendum or not in a referendum, of course, that that particular decision and comment can come forth from the legal committee. Yeah. But anything touching on changing the constitution's whether structure or government structure itself must face the referendum. And I don't think we'll have so much option about it. We will go to the referendum in my view.
Maybe just one thing before that, so that I enrich